For years, everyone pictured the perfect fighter carved like a Greek god, biceps like boulders, abs sharp enough to cut glass, and a glare that could melt steel. But this warrior, he rolled in with belly first and fists blazing, crushed expectations like they were glass jaws, and rewrote every one of those stereotypes. He's called the Destroyer, and for good reason. Andy Ruiz Jr., a Mexican-American wrecking ball, stepped into the ring with zero fear and one mission: wreck giants. And when the moment came to face seemingly invincible Anthony Joshua, the boxing world was about to witness something biblical. June 1st, 2019, Madison Square Garden, the cathedral of combat. Two warriors entered, but only one would leave as champion. And what happened that night became one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. This wasn't just a fight, it was a clash of worlds, a chiseled titan versus the underestimated underdog. With thunder in his hands, it made chaos look like art. This was the night a 286-pound Mexican-American dreamer shattered the dreams of an undefeated British god and proved that heart beats muscle every single time. Anthony Joshua stood 6'6" of pure destruction, a living statue carved by the gods of war. 22 fights, 21 knockouts, 0 defeats. His fists didn't just hit, they switched off the lights. But across the ring stood something boxing had never seen before. Andy Ruiz Jr., 286 pounds of pure, unfiltered violence wrapped in the most unexpected frame. 32 victories, 1 bitter loss, and a hunger that had been eating his soul for 3 long years. Ruiz carried scars that cut deeper than any punch. In 2016, he tasted heavyweight gold against Joseph Parker, only to watch it slip through his fingers. No rematch, no redemption. Just 3 years of watching other men hold what should have been his.
To watch in the heavyweight division, it's been a while. Hasn't shown it yet, but he seems to me a little more
from being around more seasoned fighters.
As he gets the drop,
as opposed to only 6.
Parker just fighting defensively.
It's not really good for you in a close fight.
Some excellent technicianship.
Meanwhile, Joshua had conquered every mountain, seizing Parker's WBO title, then crushing the Russian juggernaut Alexander Povetkin in 7 savage rounds. Talks of a unification megafight with Deontay Wilder lit the boxing world on fire, until it all collapsed in a mess of contracts, egos, and missed calls. And when the dust cleared, one name stepped forward: Andy Ruiz Jr. The perfect replacement or the perfect victim? Madison Square Garden was packed. 10,000 British voices, with their champion ready to add another victim to his throne of bones. But in the darkness, Ruiz's corner knew something the world didn't. This wasn't just another payday. This was redemption, laced up in boxing gloves. Round 1 started slow, with both fighters circling each other like predators, testing, probing, landing shots that would have killed ordinary men, but these weren't ordinary men. In round 2, Ruiz ended the dance. His fists began finding their mark with surgical precision, but Joshua, he bit down and fired back, reminding the world that champions don't ask for respect, they take it. Then came round 3. Joshua took command early, calm, precise, lethal, and with under a minute left, he uncorked a right hand that hit like a freight train. Ruiz hit the canvas for the first time in his career. The crowd exploded. This was it. This was how it always ended for challengers who dared to dream too big. But Ruiz rose from that canvas like a man possessed. The knockdown didn't break him. It awakened something primal. What happened next would haunt Joshua's nightmares forever. Ruiz unleashed hell itself. His fists became sledgehammers, each punch carrying 3 years of pain, frustration, and burning desire. AJ hit the canvas. The crowd goes from roaring to stunned silence. The champion's legs betrayed him. His balance shattered like glass, but Ruiz wasn't finished painting his masterpiece. Another devastating flurry sent Joshua crashing down again, twice in 1 round. The invincible champion looked human for the first time in his career. Rounds 4 to 6 became a desperate dance of survival. Joshua found moments of brilliance, landing bombs that would have ended lesser men. But Ruiz had tasted blood, and sharks don't stop mid-feast. Every exchange crackled with violence, both warriors knowing the end was near.
So I think Ruiz is happy. Looking for the right here, and on the verge of losing Busy. Now he's light on his feet, and brother in the corner. The family with his right glove. Anthony Joshua has up from Takana, late notice. There's that right hand ladder. Panicked. Body from Anthony Joshua. Out of the ring, holding the belt, wanting security. And a right hand from Moya. Don't look forward. Get my hands up. Busier, Josh. Than those odds suggested.
If Joshua opens up, Ruiz stays calm.
It's a real battle here at the Garden. It really is.
I think when Joshua hurts Ruiz, he's very dangerous, and Joshua certainly has the push swinging down the nose of Joshua, so obviously
Still, Ruiz comes forward. Who's going to
fight where I think I'm going to roll this guy. Anthony Joshua is physically prepared for 12 hard rounds. I mean, I'm going to say, boys, there's no doubt.
Is he feeling the pace of heavyweight Andy Ruiz?
Good body shot. No emotion on his face.
Ruiz found his crap by the 7th round and overwhelmed Joshua with a symphony of destruction that sent him crashing to the canvas for the 3rd time in one night. It was unbelievable, with no escape for the Brit, but the Destroyer wasn't done writing his legacy. One final barrage, one statement, and then, just yet again, Joshua hit the deck for the 4th and final time, his dreams scattered across the Madison Square Garden canvas. He could barely stand, and if it went on any longer, he'd be sailing home in fragments. The referee had seen enough carnage. He stepped between the warriors, and in that moment, the impossible became reality. Andy Ruiz Jr. had won via technical knockout and became the new unified heavyweight champion, making history as the first Mexican-American to hold unified heavyweight gold in the modern era. The Mexican Destroyer proved that muscles meant nothing against his vicious fists, ending the Brits' undefeated streak in epic fashion. It was a true display of power and years of experience in the game, considered one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. So, what were your favorite moments in the match? Did the refs stop it too early, or was Joshua already done? Let's talk in the comments. Drop your hot takes. Hit that like button if you felt every punch. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next round.